Okay, let's try this again. I went online a minute ago and started streaming and noticed that there was no viewers, and I noticed that the privacy was set to unlisted, so that's why. So today we have an A1286 in with no green light on the charger. This came from a refurbisher. They probably got the board from a recycling center or somewhere like that. A1286 is known for the widespread GPU issue. It uses an AMD GPU that fails due to poor cooling. This is a widespread issue on all 2011 15 and 17 inch A1286 models. So this has no green light on the charger. We go over here to the MagSafe, we plug it in, and let's see. Live stream offline, what's going on? So we plug this in. And let's see. Go over here to the microscope camera, and you see that you get, wait. Why is this saying offline? It's saying live stream offline, but why? Anybody in chat see this? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, we're back up. Alright, so we come over here to the microscope camera. We see we have no green light in the charger. Now, no green light is typically a simple issue in the one-wire circuit, or could be an issue with the ISL. So let's go over to the ISL area and have a look. If the ISL is not sending out SMC, BC, AC, okay, none of the one-wire circuit will work and the charger will not turn on. And I do see a slight tiny bit of corrosion right there. No, that's just dust. Nothing to worry about there. So let's have a look over near the connector of the DCM board. This was sent in from a recycler or refurbisher, so remember that. Unplug the DCM board. And you see we have some fairly important parts right here missing. Wonder if this has anything to do with our green light. I think we need that resistor there. It looks like somebody's been messing around over here too. Yeah, I think we're gonna need, look at that whole chunk of the board. Never seen that before. Whole chunk of the board got mangled up. That's alright, that's just ground plane, that's not a problem. So we're clearly missing some parts of DCN. I don't want to use my hot air around here because this is in an area that I'll probably melt the DCN board connector. So what we're going to do is replace whatever's missing there and see if we get a green light. Not going to open a schematic, not going to do anything, because common sense tells me that whatever's missing there is probably important to DCN. No, I know there's probably some people in my chat that are going to say, oh, you broke it before you started streaming so you could fix it. No, this is how it came. This is how it's sent to me. There's some people that think that's what we do, is we break stuff or you know, spend hours and hours diagnosing. Do I do a little pre-diagnosis on some boards before I stream? Yes, because a lot of the stuff I get sent is just junk, and I want to make sure it's a good stream. So I'll go through and you know, just do a little research on the board. Alright, so this is a close enough board. It looks similar, so if it looks similar, then that will work just fine. Yeah, I got good rest last night. I was exhausted and I probably shouldn't have been streaming. I called a voltage divider a something other, just some stupid nonsense. I call the voltage divider something stupid. Yeah, that was embarrassing. That stream was embarrassing. So our first component on the list is going to be this fuse. Get a little solder on there. Here's the thing about DCN, like, this is a different board I'm pulling it off of. The fuse is obviously going to be fine. Capacitors and resistors in DCN generally, it depends on what the circuit is, but like, they will have certain values, like 47 ohm resistor, then you'll look on a different board and it'll be a like a 0 ohm or something like that. Some differences, and generally in DCN circuit, that's not really critical, the value of components, as long as it works. There's one that was just compare on different boards and you'll see the same exact circuit will have different values sometimes, and it's really just based on what the engineer that's designing it, they'll use different values from time to time. So especially in DCN like this, it doesn't need to be the same value of the component. Like this, there's a capacitor, and then there's a fuse. The fuse is going to be the same value. The capacitor is probably not going to be the same value. I'm taking it off of a 820-2850, so it's going to be similar. It may not be exact. I don't care. It's not going to matter. Alright, Alex. I don't care how pretty it looks, as long as it makes a good connection. I don't really care. Okay, maybe I do care if it won't go flat on the board. Come on. There. A little more flux and touches up a little bit. Looks horrible. Looks like a 2-year-old did it. That's alright. I don't like having big blobs of solder like that, but who cares? Doesn't look pretty, but I don't care. And what matters is this right here. Plug in the DCN board. Have a look over here. Where's my MagSafe? Right there. Shut off the light real quick. And that is a green light in the charger. And that is a sort of fan spin. These will do an RTC reset. They're going to spin, stop, spin, stop, spin, stop. The 820-3437 and the 820-2915 does that, but that is a spinning fan, and this is a fixed board. Little touch-ups like this, I know technicians that they just want to ultrasonic anything. They'll just ultrasonic littlest things. They put a little flux on the board, then ultrasonic. That's really not necessary. Like stuff like this, seriously, if you're ultrasonicing stuff like this, don't. It's simple as that. It's not necessary. Hazel or lime colored, yeah, it's green. The camera is poor quality, so. Just Q-tip and alcohol and some stuff like this. On boards that aren't liquid damaged, I have to do rework. I usually won't even ultrasonic unless the board is covered in Flux, just because it doesn't look good. I mean, I don't care. What is another shop going to see my soldering and say, "Oh, it looks horrible"? Yeah, but it works. I know you're just messing around. See that? Not bad. A little bit of flux isn't going to hurt anything. Should probably take off the speaker because knowing certain customers, there's going to be liquid under here or some nonsense. Let's take that off. Let's check. And hopefully this doesn't have a dead GPU. Looks fine. Just wanted to double check. I'll reapply the thermal paste too. Always reapply the thermal paste, especially on this model, because if you don't, it's going to overheat and die. Like this stuff, I'm going to explain to the customer. Now, if you want me to fix this, you know that these boards, these 2915 boards, are going to die, but yeah, this tune's pretty much over. You just see me reapply thermal paste, so that's it for right now. Thank you for watching, and that was